One of the services I offer my authors is book doctoring services. Now, no, that does not mean I wear a white lab coat. I'm not a doctor, and I don't even play one on TV. But I do have a red pen. Did any of you shudder? High school English class? I know I do. Oh my goodness, yes. You would think I'm drawing blood from my authors when I get that thing out. I'm very gentle, though. So book doctoring is when an author comes to me and they've drafted their manuscript. And I get to go in and dig in, because I love digging in what they've written and I love analyzing it and finding ways that we can make it more valuable to the reader. And so what I like to do with my red pen is I look at it line by line, chapter by chapter, and figure out how do we make this book, this manuscript, the most valuable manuscript for this author for them to publish. Okay, well, Nicole was one of my book doctoring authors. So when she came to me with her manuscript, which was really like 2 years of journal entries that she was sharing her story and her emotions in, and I got to go through this journal and find ways to make them chapters in a sequential flow and valuable for the reader. And there was a lot of content that she wanted in there that was really negative. And I'm a really positive person, but I always take on the emotions and the feelings and the struggles of my authors. And so when I was reading this, I'm like, wow, she wants this in here. I mean, these are really bad, angry sections of these journals that we're putting in her book that are going to really, people are going to figure out who she's talking about, and it's going to make her look bad. So for the duration, we kept them in because I knew through my experience that she would come to a point where maybe I could have that conversation with her, that really tough conversation where you don't quite want to say anything, but you know you have to, and it's for their better position. Well, we got to the point where we were reviewing the manuscript, and she came to me and she said, you know, Cindy, she's like, I don't think this section about them belongs in here anymore. And I'm like, oh, phew. Thank God I didn't have to tell her that. And I said, well, why is that? And she said, well, she's like, through this process of writing and working with you, I feel like I've been able to let go of so much of the anger I had for this experience in my life. She's like, I'm ready to move on, and I want this book to be a good book that's positive and uplifting for the business owners and the executives that are going to read it. Nicole healed.